Hi, it's Cafetiere Lavish with Mona in the Fatigue of the Heights. How are you guys doing? Just wanted to jump in and give you a little bit of commentary on everything that's going on in the news right now. Goody! 2021 is the year of the slave. Must be. We done had new independence. Juneteenth is our new independence. Derek Chauvin done got 22 and a half years in jail, and now they have overturned the conviction of Bill Cosby, our daddy. Bill, our daddy. So, apparently, what happened in the case is that when Bill Cosby testified in the civil case that he was tried um, with the defendant, the accuser, he was told by the state that if he testified, um, he would not be tried in a criminal case. If he testified in a civil case, he would not be tried in a criminal case. He could not be tried in a criminal case for the testimony that he made in the civil testimony. And what they did is he testified in the civil case, went through with the civil case, and then years later, they came back and they tried him for the same case, and the testimony that he made, they used it against him to get a guilty verdict. So, as you know, as the law in the United States of America, whenever you have a high profile case like this, and whenever you receive a verdict that you do not agree with, you can take it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court will make a decision on the case. So Bill has been in jail for 2 years, and the Supreme Court has been trying the case in this time, and they have made the decision that what they did essentially was illegal, okay, and a sort of like double jeopardy, and that they were wrong, and they've overturned the conviction, and it is turning the media upside down. Um, people are out here. You know, Bill Cosby. I've wanted to give my 2 cents on Bill Cosby for a long time. So there are a lot of things that can be said allegedly. Allegedly, Bill Cosby was about to buy NBC, and the powers that be did not agree with Bill Cosby having so much power, so much assets as a black man. Apparently, Bill Cosby's home that he lives on is on a prime area of land. And what my research has told me is that there are powers that be that have been trying to buy this land from Bill Cosby for so many years. And essentially, when his son died, Bill Cosby's son, was murdered. Can you Google Bill Cosby's son's death for me? Bill Cosby's son was murdered. I know they said it was a robbery on the highway in the middle of the day time, like on a highway like the I-95, some big highway, where somebody tried to rob him as he was changing his tire or some story like that. Allegedly, in my research, I found out that they had been trying to buy this land from Bill Cosby, and Bill Cosby would not sell. And that when his son died, he actually buried his son on the land. Burying his son on the land was like a middle finger to the powers that be, because they will never give up the land. And yeah, so his son Ennis was driving his Mercedes Benz on January 16, 1997. And some people came to rob him, shot him, and killed him on the Interstate 405 when he pulled over to change a flat tire. Like, who's going to rob somebody while on an interstate changing a flat tire? It just doesn't make sense to me. It's not a realistic story. It's an optic, okay? And we got to be able to see the ops. So apparently in my research, I found out that he had been in this like land battle with these people for such a long time, and that people actually thought that that's one of the things that they did to try to intimidate him to sell. And what he did was a brush off to them, like, hey, within his pain and everything, he buried his son in his land. And Bill Cosby is planning to be buried on the land, and everyone will be buried on the land. They're not giving up the land. So there are more than one things in the factor of Bill Cosby. The problem that I had with the whole case about Bill Cosby is that Bill Cosby and Hugh Hefner were very good friends. They were bosom buddies. They were best buddies. Bill Cosby used to be in the military. I don't know if it's the Army or the Navy. Can you Google that for me? Where Bill Cosby military career. Before he became an actor, he was in the military. They've also allegedly, in my research, I've also just found out that Bill Cosby was like an operative. Like, I don't know if he was like CIA or whatever. Guys, you gotta understand that a lot of these actors, the whole entertainment industry started out in the hippie days was this is my conspiracy theory now. Um a lot of CIA ops and a lot of different ops from different types of organizations trying to infiltrate a certain demographic of people. He enlisted in the Navy in 1956, and he worked in the Naval Hospital. He had an amazing naval experience. He has an amazing military background and reputation, and then he went into acting. So within his acting career, when he met Hugh Hefner, and he became friends with Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner had the Playboy Mansion. Bill Cosby used to be there all the time. Um, there have been women that have actually filed charges of sexual harassment against Hugh Hefner, citing that Hugh Hefner used to have Bill Cosby at the Playboy Mansion, sexually assaulting people. It was something that they did together. It was something that he probably picked up from Hugh Hefner. The drugs that Bill Cosby was using, the Quaaludes and things like that, allegedly, those were like those were the it stopped.
No, it's gonna keep going after it has a time under.
Oh, okay. So the drugs that I'm sorry, the drugs, the Quaaludes and the types of psychotropic drugs that they used in the assaults that they did against these women were drugs that you would get from the military. I don't know what actual role Bill was playing, but Bill was playing a role, just like Hefner was playing a role, and they are not the only two. And if you are bosom buddies or best buddies with the richest man involved in the porno erotica industry, and you are actively sexually assaulting women in that man's home, and nothing has ever been done to that man, then something's wrong. Um, a lot of times, these entertainers, artists, actors, what you name it, when the law comes for them, they send it for someone else. So, but this is the thing: everybody knew if Bill was doing these things, everybody knew, and it was facilitated and it was um, promoted and supported. And so now, when you have them coming out and trying to, like, charge him and put him under arrest at like 85 years old or something for these alleged crimes, it's not because of the crime. It's because of whatever is behind the scenes that he has done or has not done, or the roost has come home to collect, or the chicken has come home to roost, or whatever terminology you want to use. The devil has come to collect, whatever it is. And we on the outside don't know, but the person that's being collected from knows who has come and why. In addition to that, I wanted to say that, come now, you want to me say, over a period of like 70 years, you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70 accusers, and nobody never get this man arrested, charged, and put behind bars for this what he done. But when the man reach old and decrepit and can't move and have no use beyond his brain cells now that may still be working, and his assets that the powers that be do not expect him to die and leave in any black woman or black family's hands, allegedly. Now you have him being charged with this after so many years. I don't subscribe to it. I'm excited to hear that he's free, because if something happened to those women, they were paid and they were taken care of a long time ago. And if you were assaulted and you went through that, then I'm not trying to trigger you, but I apologize. I didn't see, like, I just don't see it. I just see like a great big conspiracy of people coming out for one man for whatever reason it was. And I'm glad to see that it was overturned. Justice, I believe, was served. Justice is being served for black people in my regard. And so I am gonna stand for Bill Cosby. Not because he's the greatest man on earth, not because he's the greatest actor, not because he's the greatest black dad, but because He's a human being and he deserves it. And he doesn't deserve for the world to turn on him and to hate him and to accuse him, because that's what the media says. The media is not the end all and be all of our opinions and our decisions and our view of people. And that's where we're being led like sheep and cattle to be. And so I don't agree with that. And so I give the Supreme Court a 10 for overturning the conviction of Bill Cosby until something can reach me and touch me that makes me say yes. Like, okay, it just, the dynamics just did not add up for me. And that's what I have to say on that. So guys, you know it's my lunch break, so I promised you a live yesterday. I promised a live. I'll be promising videos. I apologize. I work. And so I'll be having to throw this in. And so I'm throwing it in today. I wanted to do also the famous, I'm talking about the Bill Cosby commentary that I had up to now. We'll be going deeper into it as it goes along, because it'll be in the media for a while, because I don't have nothing else to talk about right now. Also, I wanted to talk about the famous twins. The famous twins are two girls from Alabama that are rappers, Ali and Sway. And apparently Ali received a $500,000 from a contract for one of their songs, or for rapping, or whatever contract she signed, is about to sign, or whatever it is. $500,000 was her the money that she received. Turn on the timer, the computer for me. And what happened is, you gotta log into it. I'm married 12/26. So what happened is, capital I. So what happened is that she actually went ahead and so she got the money. She didn't share it with the sister. Apparently the twin, whose name is Sway, got her boyfriend to come to the house. I don't know if they tried to hijack Ali, or what was going on, if they was trying to rob Ali or trying to stick her up so she could give them some of the money. I don't know what occurred. Apparently the father stepped in, or the stepdad, whatever his designation is, to, you know, try to part it and try to come between them to like calm it down or whatever. Child, the father did. The boyfriend do it, and his Sway is fear boyfriend do it, and she is the one where have the greed and the anger and the money hunger inside of her, the demon of money rooted inside of her, why she makes something like this occur. Because if your sister get $500,000, rather you go sit down and talk to her, you a fighter, you a beater, you a try kill her for the $500,000. You make your man come use a demon from the pit of hell. You kill her brother, me not like it. Get a 0, -100. No. I want to something name with them do fundraising. What name? GoFundMe. No, them have the GoFundMe was for $20,000 at first. Let me see here.
GoFundMe to bury her dad. It was spelled wrong last time I checked.
The news was reporting that Ali started a GoFundMe. Ali's the one who was allegedly received the $500,000. The news that I saw was saying that Ali started a GoFundMe for $20,000 for the fees to bury her dad. I don't know how you're going to be going for $20,000 to bury your dad when you was allegedly supposed to have gotten $500,000. So it doesn't look to me like Ali's the one. I don't know if Ali got any money for real. We will be following this story because it is so sad. It is sad to see families living like that. It is sad to see families, you know, go for greed like that. For me personally, I'm just going to be honest, and this touches into my spiritual corner. Spiritual corner today, I wanted to talk about more releasing and energy cleansing and purification. The last couple of days, if you look at my videos, I look tired. I look more dragged down. I do have the bags. I have hypothyroid, guys, and so it's Graves' disease, and it gives me these bags under my eyes. Don't worry, she will be getting Botox. She will be getting something. She will be getting rid of these soon. Anyway, so I'm just saying, and that's just me. She might not get no breast, she might not get no butt, but she gonna get rid of this, all right? And these lines right here, she gonna take care of that. Don't worry about that. You want to improve her? Coming soon. But beyond that, and that's for me, just to make me feel good, because I do what I do to make me feel good. The reality of it is that the job and the designation that I have to share myself with you and to give you the light and to shine and to embrace you from afar is something that excites me to be able to share the different things that I'm going through in my journey. I've been in a battle. It's a spiritual battle, and it's been dragging, it's consuming, it's draining, and it's caused me to not be able to blossom. Makes me feel like I have a heavy weight on me. And if you know me, like, personally, you know that I pray with a lot of you. You know that I speak with a lot of you. I try to uplift a lot of you, like my friends and my family, for real, like the for real, for real. Um, you know that I pray with you. You know that I carry you. You know that I never leave you behind. Whether it's from 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, you are somebody I carry in my head, my heart, and my spirit. I never leave you. Once I pray with you, you're always with me. I carry you in the realm of the spirit. And so, therefore, understand that it is not an easy task. It's very heavy and it's very hard. Even my love for my human beings causes me to want to do this thing. But through the years, I have taken up this load, and I was not ready to carry the load. And so I had to realize that, and I had to put down some of the load and, save it for later, because spiritually, I have to be free. I had to cut the cords, USA, re-energize, regroup, and come back together to find my peace. And I keep having to do that because I keep having going through this cycle of seeing problems in people's lives, want to help fix it, jumping on it, trying to get into it, trying to fix it immediately, boom, boom, boom. Like, if you're a doctor and you're like on a plane, or you're, on the street and somebody falls, or they pass out, or somebody's bleeding or something, you go, hey, I'm a doctor, I can help with that, and you try to do it. However, I needed more training, and I needed more development and more growth, and I need more patience in myself. And so for the things that I need to learn, God had me take a step back. So I've taken a step back from all of those things that I was doing in order to work on me. I'm working on healing me right now. I'm working on restoring me right now. And I'm working on bringing me back. There's a song, and it's by, Google the song. It's Todd. It says, the resurrected king is resurrecting me. The resurrected king is resurrecting me. The resurrected king is resurrecting me. There were times in my life that I felt dead. There are times in my life that I wanted to be dead. There are times in my life that I want to there are moments, even up to 2 days ago, that I just wanted to not be here. Todd?
Resurrection
Graham?
by Elevation Worship.
Not that. Todd. Graham, something like that. Just keep going. Yeah, try to see if it's Todd. I like the one by that guy, Todd Griffith, Graham, something like that. Look at my
Todd Galbraith.
Todd Galbraith. The Resurrected King is resurrecting me. I want to recommend that song for you. I love that song.
Okay.
It is one of my anthems right now. So basically, what I'm saying is that there are times in my life where I felt like I just didn't want to be here. I dream, and I go into the spiritual realm in my dreams, and my dreams are very happy, and they're fun, and they're like real shows and things happening in there, and I like it there. I like the spiritual realm more than the natural world. I like to be in the spiritual realm more than I like to be around real people. And because of me being able to go in both realms, it makes it hard for me, because the human beings, like when I have to be around you and like interact with you, it's so different. And I want it to be like it is in the spiritual for me, but it's not. And I was not able to see where I was hurting myself by taking on the things that do not belong to me. Something wrong with it. Check it, please. Check it. Check it. Check ADP. The things that were bothering me. So it's not changing, is it?
It's on for 54 for you.
All right. So go to up to the top to ADP. Go across there to the time. Yes. I'm married 1295 capital I. So with this I have to go like in like 2 minutes.
No.
2 minutes. What time is it?
Where? 1:53.
Okay, so I have 5 minutes. I have to go in like 3 minutes. I want to make sure I get this out in the 3 minutes. There are times when I do not want to be responsible for this life. There are times when I have begged God and I've said, God, just please just take this life. Because to be absent from the body is to be present in the with the Lord. For me to die, it's not like I'm afraid. I'm excited because I know that I'm going to see my King. I've been in the spiritual world. I know what it's like. I really want to be there. I have placed in myself a quest to come to earth and share myself and share certain knowledge and certain information with a group of people that who have ears to hear will hear, and he who have eyes to see will see, and he who have understanding to understand will get it. I will try to share that with you as much as I can. I will do it from a distance. I will do it through this medium, and you will accept, you will receive, you will believe. Those who love me and understand who I am, they will also come with me. You will be on the journey. Those who don't, I can't take you with me, and I can't do it up close and personal anymore because it's too much damage to my psyche, my mind, my spirit, and to the weight upon my shoulders. I brushed off every false burden. I throw them to the side. All of the burdens that have been weighing me down, I throw them to the side. I now have to move forward. I have left the 99 for the one, and now I'm moving on from that. I have to go on to the 99 and try to reach them and get them and try to see what God has called for me to do in this chosen work as this chosen vessel. I will do the job. I will do the work. I believe strongly that what I came to earth to do, my purpose is in this, and I'm going to fulfill that purpose within my spirit, my soul, my mind, my heart, and my psyche, so that I will make myself happy and balanced in what I have come here to do. So those who are a deterrent, things that are deterrents, obstacles, mountains, I kick them out of the way. I move them out of the way. I tear them down. Yeah, the resurrected King has resurrected me. I am alive. You have been watching Coffee Tear Labrish. I want to thank you for your energy. I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for being here with me and listening to my words. I love you. I manifest peace, energy, love, light, riches, health, wealth, and prosperity for you. And I want to tell you that nabad. That nabad at all. Thank you, my lavishers. Have a great day. Lunchtime is over. Mwah.